I never thought a single phone call could turn my entire night into a nightmare. My name is Ryan, and I had been married to Lisa for 5 years. We had a stable life, a comfortable house, good jobs, and the kind of marriage that neighbors envied, not perfect, but solid. Or at least, that's what I thought. It was 3 a.m. when my phone rang. I jolted awake, heart racing. It was her. "Lisa," I whispered, rubbing my eyes. "Don't worry, I'm at my sister's," she said in a calm, cheerful voice. "Just got here a little late. You can go back to sleep." Something about her tone didn't sit right with me. It wasn't fear or panic, it was too casual. I trusted Lisa, but the hour made my mind overthink. Why would she call so late just to tell me she was safe? And why the insistence on not worrying? Still, I told myself I was overreacting. I returned to bed, trying to shake off the unease, though sleep didn't come easy after that call. The next morning, my day went on as usual, though I kept replaying her words in my head. Around noon, Lisa's sister, Monica, called me. She sounded flustered. "Ryan, can you come over for a minute? Something strange happened last night." I felt a knot in my stomach. "What is it?" Well, you need to see for yourself." I agreed, trying to mask the anxiety creeping through me. I drove over to her apartment, my mind spinning with possibilities, none of them good. When I arrived, Monica opened the door, her eyes wide with confusion and worry. "Ryan, you're going to think I'm crazy," she said. "I already feel like I might," I replied grimly. She led me inside. And that's when I saw her, Lisa, sitting on the couch with a guilty expression, holding a coffee mug as if nothing had happened. But the moment she saw me, her eyes widened. "Ryan," she began. But I cut her off. "Wait. I just got a call from you at 3 a.m. You said you were at your sister's. So why?" I gestured at Monica. Lisa froze. Monica looked just as shocked as I felt. "She was here," Monica whispered, her voice trembling. My mind couldn't process it. "Wait. You mean you were here at 3 a.m. with Monica?" "Yes," Monica exclaimed. She walked in, said she needed to talk, but she didn't want to wake anyone. I was asleep in the living room. She didn't want me to know she was upset, so she lied. Lisa started explaining, her voice faltering. "I didn't mean to. I needed to get out for a while. I didn't want you to worry. Lisa, you called me at 3 a.m. and you told me you were somewhere else." My voice rose in disbelief. "I could have been frantic. I could have." "I know," she interrupted, tears welling up. "I know it was wrong. I didn't know how to handle it. I needed space. I couldn't come home. I didn't want you panicking." Monica stayed quiet, but her eyes were fixed on Lisa, a mixture of concern and silent judgment. I sank into the armchair, my hands gripping the sides. Part of me wanted to shout, part of me wanted to cry, part of me wanted to leave and never come back. But I stayed, listening. Lisa continued, explaining that she had been feeling suffocated lately. Our marriage, while stable, had become routine, predictable. She had felt trapped in a cycle she didn't know how to escape. That night, she just needed a few hours to breathe, to think without pressure. She hadn't meant to lie, only to protect me from worrying. But the truth was, the lie had hurt far more than the reality would have. The call, the false reassurance, the deception, it felt like a betrayal, even if her intentions weren't malicious. I couldn't speak. My mind raced, torn between anger and understanding. Monica, thankfully, stayed calm, acting as a buffer. "Ryan," she said gently, she was scared. She didn't want to make things worse. She just needed to process her emotions. Lisa reached for my hand. "I know it was wrong. I know you feel betrayed. But I need you to understand, it wasn't about anyone else. It was me, struggling. I should have told you the truth, but I panicked." Her words softened me slightly, but the anger was still there. Not enough to break me, but enough to make me realize that trust, once shaken, is fragile. I pulled my hand away gently. "Lisa, you lied. And at 3 a.m., I believed you were somewhere else entirely. Do you understand how that feels?" She nodded, biting her lip. I do. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I'll find a better way to communicate, I promise. I stayed silent for a long moment, processing everything. I wasn't sure whether to forgive her immediately or need time. The adrenaline from worry and anger still lingered. Finally, I spoke. I don't know if I can forgive this instantly, but I do know that I still love you. And I want to try to work through this. I just need time. Lisa nodded, tears streaming down her face. Monica quietly got up, giving us space, though I could sense her concern still lingering. Over the next days, we talked. I learned that Lisa's feelings of being trapped were deeper than I realized. Our communication had suffered silently over time. She hadn't been lying maliciously. She had been scared, trying to handle her emotions without hurting me. I realized that the incident, while shocking and hurtful, was also a wake-up call. Our marriage needed attention, understanding, and honesty. The falsehood at 3 a.m. had shown me the fragility of trust, but it also highlighted the importance of empathy. In the weeks that followed, we rebuilt small fragments of trust. She shared more openly about her anxieties and needs. I listened without judgment, learning that even in love, we sometimes need patience to bridge the gaps that grow silently over time. Looking back, the night of the 3 a.m. call will always linger in my memory, not just because of the shock or fear, but because it forced us to confront the hidden cracks in our relationship. It taught me that sometimes, love isn't just about comfort and routine. It's about facing fears, navigating uncertainty, and being honest, even when it's uncomfortable. And while the memory of that night still stirs anxiety in me, it also serves as a reminder. Relationships are delicate, and even small deceptions, no matter how well-intentioned, can shake the foundations. But with patience, communication, and understanding, even those foundations can be rebuilt, stronger than before.